So I wrote a post earlier today on Facebook, and it dawned on me that a lot of us are using fallacies. We're using biases. We're presenting things in distorted manner, like black and white thinking, all or nothing, etc. So I think that we all traffic in these and use these unwittingly. And so the point I was trying to make when I went into the writing was that we should all be wary of these and looking for these and searching for these, and that instead of focusing on learning about the world and the culture and everything else, that the previous step should be that we've worked on and noticed and looked at and cleaned the lens of our perception so that we're not viewing all that we learn through distorted lenses, distortions of biases, of hate, of racism, sexism, of misunderstandings, because we never cleaned that up and we never even thought of it. But then the more I thought of that, and when I was writing it, I thought to myself, gosh, on one hand, these biases and such fallacies are showing us errors of the intellect. But then I think if you look closely, those errors of intellect may point to traumas and hurts and things that are psycho-emotional, and even kind of like soul pieces that are out of alignment. So we can just look at them and say, oh gosh, I was using this fallacy here, and let's get rid of that. Okay, now I know better. But I wonder if we can trace that further back and say, aha, I believe in such fallacies because, or I'm biased on this because of this traumatic event or this traumatic feeling or this unmet need. And so I don't have any proof that this is the deal. I just think it's worth looking at that um, it might illuminate far more about us and be an entry point into our subconscious and our inner selves and our inner workings, so as to clean up our intellectual game and then delve into our psycho-emotional game and start to get to know ourselves. And once we know these areas so well, then from there can we look out to the world and say, okay, now I want to know because I actually trust in my capacity to perceive and to sense make.